We are starting our Pure Mage series for this year. We've done this the last 2 years, Pure Mage series. This is the first time we'll be doing it as a stream. I have created an idea for a mage this time that's a little bit different than my previous attempts. This will be Millennia. She is a Siphon Lord. Let's see if I can't. That's the button. She won't actually be using fire too much. That's just what's available right now. So this is Millennia. She will be our Siphon Lord. She is Breton. And I did everything about looting up this room. I have not picked all of my spells yet because I wanted to do that with you guys. I do have a whole thought, a whole idea about what I'm going to pick. I do want to find Namira at some point, but my understanding is Namira as my deity is only available in one place, and because I'm not a dark elf, I actually have to do a quest line to get it. So that will probably be a little ways down the road. I know where it is. I know how to start the quest. I got all of that planned out, but that might not happen for a few levels, which kind of stinks because I'd like to have that early, but it's just not available to me yet. Otherwise, our whole class should be pretty much built out pretty quick here. So let's get to the book. Let's see. We are going to not pick one of the standard classes. I was thinking about Sorcerer. I was thinking about Sorcerer. The problem with Sorcerer is this heavy armor I'll never really use, right? I'm going to be in cloth. So it's almost like I'm wasting one thing, which I don't want to waste anything. So I decided not to go with Sorcerer and instead make a custom class. Magicka, of course. Right? Now, magic skills. I've been contemplating on alchemy or enchanting. And I think in the end, alchemy is easier to level for me. So I'm going to pick enchanting for the bonus and save the alchemy bonus for, or save the alchemy for actually I'll level it. It's fine. It's whatever. So I'm just going to grab everything in the magic tree because that's what I want. Now, as far as one extra ability you get, there's a few good things in here. I decided on the 50% magic regen. Later on, you get what was the I've got this all planned out here. There is the Atronach stone, and that's going to take 50% magicka regen. So my purpose for grabbing this one is to kind of offset that. All right, I think I'm happy with it. I'm going to pick all of those. And yes, let's build our character and start the game. Okay. Oh yeah, we get a constellation too, and Atronach is the one we're going to go with here. So that is under mage. And these other ones are good too. But this absorb incoming spells is kind of what I'm going for here. So I'm going to grab this. And I'm pretty sure once you get to the Atronach stone, you'll get a 50% absorb. I could be off on that. I could be off. We'll have to find out when we get there. Which, I mean, if we get 50 plus 10, I mean, that's a pretty good absorb. All right. So that is our start. The only other thing is, and this is up to you.
Go to it.
There was a real thought in my head to just go ahead and start at the college. There's too many good benefits for me. Plus, I kind of want to get to Falkreath early anyway because there's a couple of minions there, well, thralls, if you will. I know they're followers, but because of Millennia being who she is, she's going to use them as her thralls. They are going to stand in front of her, line of fire, take the damage. She's above all that, right? So I'm going to do Relic Hunter. I'm going to get the weight bonus for the backpack. And then we're going to get to Falkreath. We're going to get a couple of followers. I also, because I saw in the Discord that there's an issue if you don't get Helgen done early. So I'm kind of going to do the initial start here today, like I would almost any other class, even though I wanted to go to the college first. Mostly because I want to get that Helgen beginning done so I don't cause a glitch later on. So we are going to pick Legacy of the Dragonborn Relic Hunter, mostly for that reason. All right, let's get moving. Oh, I do want to show you my spells. So I added one mod to this collection. Because I'm going with someone who is very spell heavy, and switching between spells is a real pain in the butt for me. I hate having to hit the favorites and move or remember where they are without being able to see them, that kind of thing. So I added a spell bar. I'll show it to you after this conversation with Carl. First load always takes a second. Consecutive loads will be a lot quicker. All right, Carl. There we go.
Ah, good. You're finally awake, Guildmaster.
Yeah, that's a slow load. Sorry about that, but that will be the only one. They're typically a lot faster. There's probably a wolf or something out here. We need to fix our spells here too, so I'm going to show you this in a second. Are they done? Okay, before we talk to Carl here real quick, let's look at our spells. So, if you noticed when I pulled my hands out, I have a spell bar across the bottom. And I can assign any of my spells, which I'm missing one, and that stinks. I thought I turned that on. I want... Oh, it's there. Did I just miss it? Oh, it's here. It's here. So that one I'm actually going to put in as a favorite, stash supplies. Sparks is what I'm going to have in my hand for now. Eventually, I'll have some kind of soul drain in there. I forget the name of it right now, but once we get further along in Magic, we'll be able to have a draining spell. Oh, good morning. Thank you for hanging out today. Yeah, that's I played it in my last Mage series. Someone recommended it to me, and so episode 2 of my last Mage series that I did a year ago or so, I brought it in as a recommendation from someone, and I've loved it ever since. It's pretty good. So I like to put Frenzy at 2. Whatever spell I'm using for a rune, I like to put at 1, so I can throw it on the floor real quick, have it available to me. I personally like to put whatever shield I'm having at 4. Now, I'm using an MMO mouse, right? And so I have all these buttons on my thumb, and it makes my life a lot easier. But still, even having these just kind of set out, you can put them on. I'm pretty sure you can. Yes, you can change these keys. I actually had to change them to get going. 5 is always where I keep my healing. 6 is conjure. I always forget to conjure things. And then Soul Trap, I'm going to put at 3. I need to be thinking about Soul Trap, and I'm really bad about remembering to do it, but I need to be doing it because there is a new mod in Release Candidate 5 in RC5 that allows you to turn your soul gems into extra perk points. I haven't done it yet, but I need to be remembering to Soul Trap so that once I have some, I can see what that looks like. I'm not going to call anybody. There's more room for more spells. As we get those, we'll put them in. And for now, notice I have my bar set up so that if I'm not casting or I'm not in combat, it goes away. So if you're just running around the world, your bars don't show up. You can set that to your preference. So, all right, let's get moving. 500 pounds of carry weight here. Dino's bottomless pack. Put that on right away because 500 pounds is very good. Make sure to put on our robes too. For now, I'm going to keep boots and gloves on just so I don't feel like I'm half naked running around out here, but we'll get something better. And okay, so the compass, these other things, Alvaro's tools and Schneider's sextant. We'll review those later. I'm not going to use them for quite a while. So I'm going to grab them, and later on when we actually start to use them, I will discuss them. But the compass I will use, I'm actually going to favorite it. This is my form of fast travel. So I will use this in place of opening the map and clicking a place. I'll show you how it works the next time we use it. Always have a pick in your inventory. And then I'm only going to grab things that I actually need because it gets heavy really fast. And when I say things I need, I mean things I need for the museum. Or things I need for just myself randomly. All right, our first combat is with a mud crab. Looks like he might have already... Oh, no, he's here. So let's... There we go. You throw a rune down. I didn't even have the rune in my hands, right? Rune wasn't equipped. Rune was in my spell bar. I used the number 1 key without changing what was in my hands. It cast the rune, and I still had sparks available to me. Phenomenal mod. I love it. If you're looking to try it, it is called Spell Hotbar. Spell Hotbar. For a caster, it's the greatest thing. And just in case anyone wants to see what options are in here, I personally turn these off. But if you're a mage or if you're a, whatever you are, there are different bars you can set up. If you're in sneak, it's different as opposed to in melee. If you have one hand and a shield on, you can set up a bar for that. So you can have it so whatever you're doing, a different bar pops up. All right. I came up here because I wanted this sky shard. 3 sky shards gets you a skill point. Skill points are going to be very big to us in this game because we need a lot of skills to get to our end goal here of being the most powerful, most feared mage in all of Skyrim history. Where's Carl? You guys see where Carl ran off to? He needs to give me my quest. Carl. Hello? I've never actually seen him leave the camp. Oh, hey, Carl.
Ah, good.
There
You're
he is.
Finally awake, Guildmaster.
What time is it?
Oh, must be going on 9 in the morning now. After the incident yesterday evening, we figured we'd just let you sleep in.
As far as murdering everyone, no. I need people. I do realize that I need people, but those people need to be loyal to me, right? So I need my followers. They are my thralls. I need people to give me, in order to survive, other people have to exist. So I don't want to murder everyone. But I want to be so feared that enemies just cower, right? So not like murderous, but just so powerful that I strike fear in the hearts of that kind of thing.
My, you must have hit your head proper. The main chamber caved in yesterday. Nobody was seriously hurt. But you and a couple others took some pretty nice knocks on the head, and it set us back a bit.
Okay. Well, let's get back to work.
Oh, worry not. We kept at it and managed to salvage the passage access, but there are lots of odd sounds of things moving about inside. Could be trouble, so we figured we'd wait for you to come around. You should certainly stop at the expedition supply tent and arm yourself. Before you go. No telling what could be down there. Oh, and we collected your tools after the accident. They are sitting on the table out here. Grab them, gear up, and have a look in the ruins. Argonol is waiting for you inside.
Awesome. Okay. So, there is a glitch here. Let's grab this Nern root. It's really annoying. You can turn that off, by the way, if you want. It's an optional mod. Look in the optional section, and you'll see the screaming Nern root mod or whatever it's called, and you can actually turn that off. I just forgot to, and that's fine. It doesn't matter. What was I going to say? Oh, there's a glitch. Let me grab this dig site and we'll go inside. But as soon as you get inside, there is a glitch. And I think, I don't know for sure, but I think it has to do with the NPC in there for a very short time becomes a follower in order to advance the quest. And I think the follower mod that's being used in this collection is triggering you to ask him to stay there as a home. And if you accidentally select that option, then it breaks the quest. So just be careful not to select that option if you're following this route. I'll show you when we get in there. Okay. You have earned an archaeology. You kind of like the Nern route. Okay, here's the thing. I do kind of like it, but I can't just sit here listening to it. If I hear it, I gotta go like it. I can't just sit here and let it keep going. All right. You've earned an archaeology perk point. You will earn a perk point for every 5 skill points in archaeology you gain by digging at excavation sites or creating artifacts at an archaeology station. These perk points can be spent to purchase useful bonuses and abilities pertaining to archaeology by either using the menu or utilizing the perk tree menu manager in the guild house. So I'm going to show you both. Right now, I'm going to show you how to do it in the MCM, which is right here. Go down to Legacy of the Dragonborn, Archaeology, and I'm going to pick Packet in rank 1, but you can do excavation skills and grab Excavator and work your way down. You can do Academia, grab Benefactor and work your way down. Early on, I like Carry Weight, so I'm going to grab Carry Weight. When we get to the guild house, I will show you how to do it that way. It's actually kind of cool because it puts this big glowy thing on the above the table. I like it. What is this? Oh, it's just dandelions. All right, let me show you what's happening inside of this place here. All right, when you talk to Argonol, this guy in front of us, his name is Argonol, I think. When you talk to him, just be careful not to select what he has to say.
Ah, wonderful. You're back. We've just managed to clear the rubble of yesterday's cave-in and managed to break the seal on the opposite door as well. Sounds like there's something moving around down there, so I thought it best that we wait for your return. I'm right behind you, Guildmaster.
All right. So you see, it says you should live here when you're not traveling with me. I think he is currently considered a follower for a very short period of time for just this quest. Don't pick this option. Just escape out of this menu and let him follow you through. Make sure he's coming. All right. Let's shield up in case this... Sometimes they're not in here, but there's sometimes skellies in here, so let's be prepared for that. And we're... Oh, no, we're not clear. Oh, hey, Argonol, you got in the way. All right, these are very low level skeletons. Things do get more difficult later on. They're just nothing little skeletons, right? I'm gonna run downstairs and get his conversation started. Just stand by the door for a moment until he comes down here. Get this conversation going before you go loot.
Oh, confound it.
All right.
Looks like this door is
You have to run that conversation for the button that opens the door to appear. So I go ahead and get that.
Mechanism nearby that opens it. Have a look around and I'll watch the door.
So, you know what? Honestly, they did me too last time because I tried. Someone in chat asked me to run third person, and I am really bad at running third person. Why does this look so bad? Oh, it's because I have my shield spell on, and that throws a glow on my face. Sorry about that. Excuse me. Someone asked me to run third person last time, and that threw me off. But that was me just not being good. That wasn't because they were hard. But I maybe your settings are up really high. Could that be it? I don't know. Okay, I don't really need any of this. I do want the food, even though this is stamina food, and I'm looking for magicka type foods. Still, I will go ahead and grab them. That iron hatchet goes in the museum. We've got a bow for the museum here, so we'll take that. Minor sneaking, I can disenchant. I don't need it, but I'm gonna disenchant it, so I definitely want it for that reason. And so this is the tricky part. I have nothing for skill in the way of unlocking stuff. So I'm gonna have to find a spell later on that helps me do this a little better. Because I'm gonna go through lockpicks like it's nobody's business here. Here we go. And I think I can turn those into bone meal later. All right, so this handle does not appear until he has that conversation down there. And that handle opens the door. Remy's not a bad choice. So, I do have to go. That's actually a good point. So, we talked about Namira to start. And in order to get Namira, you actually have to go into Markarth. So that might be next episode. We're going to be in Markarth, so that wouldn't be a bad idea to grab Remy while we're there. Okay, I don't know that I know her legacy interaction, so that could be fun. All right, so here's one of the negatives with runes. I just threw a rune down right now, and I think I threw it too far away. It still took the magic cost of it, but it didn't actually stick. I don't know if that's a glitch or if that's intended. But if I throw a rune down closer, then it sticks. And of course, they're gonna die now. Boom. Yeah. Those runes are very powerful. Okay, we got some bone meal in here I want to grab, and then otherwise, let's get this boss out of here. Yeah. Mage always feels so powerful in this game, right? I think so.
That does it, I suppose. And look, passage opened back up. Well, after all of that, I'm headed back to camp for a bottle of mead and a lie down. See you back at the guild house, Guildmaster.
Okay, we'll see you there, Argonal. You know what? I don't think... You know, I never see him in the guild house. I'm trying to remember. I don't think he's actually in the guild house when we get there. I'm gonna look for him. Oh, that's the downside of magic spells. It throws things all over the place. So I don't care so much about the silver bowl, but what was in it is a bunch of museum pieces. Carnelian, this Akaviri dragon coin, amethyst, jade, pyrite. Like, it was filled with 5 or 6 different museum pieces, and having that big blast just through the bowl scattered all the good stuff. Okay, brawler hide, bracer, Nord boots, cards, garnet, painting, all great items. That was a really good loot chest right there. That had all kinds of goodies in it that I want. I always struggle to find enough paintings. All right. Let's get through this this next part real quick, which is heading over to Solitude, and then I will show how the compass works.
Need something?
Once we need to get to Solitude, we need to get the museum up and running. Once the museum is up and running, we can go into our safe house, and that's where I'll set my first waypoint and show you how that works. And from there, we get 2 thralls and we learn how to fly. Now, none of that's really the right verbiage, right? We get 2 followers and a paraglider, but I'm a powerful mage. I have thralls. All right, we found something, Carl.
Oh, would you look at that? I haven't seen anything quite like that before.
Bandits and general vendors, yeah.
From a buyer. Oh, but come to think of it, Aryan might have interest in it.
So, vendors have tons of paintings. I completely agree. The problem is they want like 1,500 gold for them. It gets expensive to buy paintings, but I have a feeling that this time it won't be so bad. I never put a lot of money into, or a lot of points into speech. That would help. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Bandit Caves is always a good place too. Yeah. All right. Who's this Orion guy you're talking about, Carl?
Oh, the vines. You really need to see a healer about that head of yours. Aryan is the curator of the museum Solitude. The same building that the guild is attached to. Well, at any rate, he said he had a proposal to pose to you, so you might see if he's interested in the relic as well.
Yeah, I know. And then at some point I'll go get the, oh, I can't think of the name of it. The relic that you put inside the safe house that just generates money every day. Okay, I'll check that out after we're finished here.
You go on ahead and we'll finish up the excavation here and pack up in a few days.
Yeah,
then we'll be heading over to Lucinium like we had planned. So, good luck to you, Guildmaster. I trust we'll likely not see one another for some
something
time,
coffer. You're right. It is called a coffer.
Interesting there.
And
if you'd like
K, something with a K, right?
Where you can catch a
I can't think of it.
Solitude, Fallen is heading that way and could take you.
I know where it is. It's up in these mountains. Up in here somewhere. Cragnac? No, that's off. That's not it. Got a lot of little skill ups there.
Heading out soon, Guildmaster.
Let's head out now. Oh yeah, Orgnum's coffer. That's right. I hear you might be able to help me get to Solitude.
Oh yes, I'm heading over to Whiterun to get more supplies for the journey to Orsinium. If you'd like to tag along, you're welcome to. You could certainly catch a carriage there to take you to Solitude.
Sounds great.
Very well. Let's get underway then.
You could just take me straight there. That'd be nice. Are we getting another slow load? It's not typical to get 2 of those in one session. Ah, here we go. Okay. So as far as stability, and just overall performance, this is probably one of the better mod collections I've played. Lost Legacy 2 specifically.
There we go. And there's the carriage now. Best of luck to you, Guildmaster.
Thank you, Farland. And you take me to Solitude, please.
Where do you want to go?
Solitude. And before I actually jump on the cart, though,
We'll be off.
we're gonna run up behind the stables here and grab this. So we're already close to another skill point. And I think I'm going to put the first 6 skill points scattered along the bottom row of all the magic skills. Just to start leveling all of those a little bit. I want to try my best to kind of level all of them. Conjuration, not as much. So I'm not looking to do like a bunch of undead followers. I want living followers. So, but still conjuration has things that aren't undead. But not really. So I think conjuration's probably the least that I'll put points into. Is there something in conjuration that
a lot happier with a belly full of mead?
I should be thinking about grabbing? I didn't do anything. I just wanted to see if he... Oh, here we go. Hide helmet. It wasn't me. Okay, I won't kill everyone I see, but some people. Hey. Grab this Khajiit caravan here. And I don't know why the guards aren't hanging out in Solitude.
I welcome you. Take a look.
Want to see if you have... No, it's not in this. Okay.
May your road lead you.
Sometimes there's little deity things that the Khajiits will sell. And if there was a way that I could start the Namira thing early, I want to, but I don't think it's available. You can't hurt Uncle Rogvir.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions. Sorry, you need to go home. Go
All right.
home and stay there until
Nightshade and Deathbell make a pretty good poison. So if you're playing any kind of
should tell her that her uncle is scum.
weapon,
Best she know now.
a rogue or someone who likes poisons, grab those right here, and also from the I'll show you here in a minute. There's some
There was no murder. Ulfric challenge story.
let me just show you.
Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim. And all know
So right here is some, but down here. Whoa, did I just crash? That is the first time I have ever crashed, guys. Give me just a moment. Sorry, I muted the microphone there for a moment. It's starting to load back up. First crash to desktop I've ever had. I'll look at that log here later. See what the heck that was about. Interesting, though. For now, I'm just going to chalk that up as a one-off, as a Skyrim thing, because I've been playing Lost Legacy here for a couple weeks at this point, and that I have not had many hours, by the way, off stream. Just checking, making sure things are working well, and I have not had an issue like that yet. So, kind of strange. Huh. Okay. Well, the bonus is it did pop up a log, so I can go back and review that afterwards and see what happened. Where's it starting us up at here? I think right inside the gates of Solitude. Yes.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Okay. I'm not going to run towards the graveyard. I'm going to let this play out.
Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
You betrayed us.
Get on with it!
You should tell her that her uncle is traitor. Betrayed his high king. Best she know now, Advar.
They're all heart, Vivian.
Some gate guard you
You
were.
helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torrig. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude. He doesn't deserve to speak! There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Torrig. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords. Boo!
On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
All right. I stay here because I want the necklace off of his body here. And just for the sake of my knowledge, what do I get here? Shouts. All right, so I'm not going to do that. All right, I'm going to hit save real quick because I want to see if this is going to break again as soon as I get to the same place. So what did I do last time? I triggered. I triggered the board here. Right? So this, for some reason, the missive board doesn't work unless you look at it, wait a few minutes, then come back. So I like to just trigger it like that, right? So I triggered the board. And then I started running this way. And here is where it crashed. So far, so good. What I was planning on showing, and so now we should be able to do that, is there's tons more. If you're looking to make poisons, there's tons more of the Death Bell and Nightshade in graveyards like this. So, good place to grab those if you're looking for poisons. And just so you know that board is working, and I also want to test that it's not going to crash on me again. The board is working now. You have to look at it, walk away, come back, and now the board works. So if you're trying to figure out the missive board, because it threw me for like a week and a half, look at it, walk away, come back in a minute. It's going to come up. I don't know why that happens. It's just it takes a little bit after you trigger it for it to load. All right, let's get to the museum. Get that whole thing going real quick. You want to go hang out at the museum? He actually does walk around there a lot inside. Jaren, I see him in there all the time. So the V6 museum. I used to in V5. Come on. In version 5 of Legacy of the Dragonborn, I used to cheat and get into the safe house immediately by clicking a little button right here, opening this door, and you could walk up into the backside. So if you're playing on anything that has version 5, that's there. There is a trap door here, but it's not accessible yet. You have to come back later and get it. And it doesn't take you up to the safe house anymore. It has like a chest and some stuff in it. Oh, that's getting annoying. I'll grab those later. All right, so Orion's going to do his little speech, and while he's doing that, I'm going to go grab the spoon, the hidden spoon, for the crafting bonus that you get. So hang out during this speech, because it's not just going to be the speech.
Ah, good day to you, Guildmaster. I trust you are faring well. How goes the excavation?
Just a little incident, but otherwise not too bad.
Oh dear, I'm sorry to hear that. I trust nobody was seriously hurt.
Some bumps, some bruises, not a big deal.
That's good to hear. Did Carl inform you I wanted to speak with you?
He did? Something about a proposal?
Well, it's a bit of a proposal and a request. We've been cordial neighbors for some time now, the explorers and the museum, that is. And I began to think that it is rather silly that we aren't working more closely with one another. Then Carl told me of the availability of the chief librarian position in your guild, and I thought that I might offer my expertise in that role. In exchange, I was hoping that you and your explorers might be willing to undertake some exploration and excavation of a variety of artifacts. Funded by the museum, of course. I have just completed the majority of the renovations to the building, and would be ready to open officially if I could find some reliable treasure hunters or mercenaries. I think that you and your people would be eminently qualified. So I was thinking that I become Chief Librarian for the Explorer Society, and you become the Relic Hunter for the museum.
So, you're gonna buy all of the artifacts that I bring?
Well, I was thinking more that I would simply safeguard and showcase the things you found, offer you funding and occasional finder's fees, and that way you can access any of the collection you provide at your discretion.
That sounds good, actually. So I get to put them up here, keep them safe, but anytime I want to use them, I can just come grab them again. Yeah, it's a good deal.
Excellent. Well, let me give you the 10 Septim tour then.
This building was once called Macnarian Hall and was built as a temple dedicated to Talos.
He's going to go on for 3 or 4 minutes about what's available in the museum. While he does that, a couple things. I'm going to grab the spoon. So there is a hidden doorway underneath the podium over there. You'll see in a second. And you have to click 3 buttons, and it's a timed thing. So follow along here, and here's the progression, right? So under this desk, if you're in V5, the button is here. In V6, it's here. The second button's also in a different place. I'll show you here in a second. But okay, so we're going to hit this. We're going to run. This button is in a slightly different place in V5. I don't remember exactly. I think it's over here. And then the third one is in the same place in both. Right here. And at this point, the timer has stopped. So you can run up here behind the podium. And you have Stalrim's Spoon of Assassination. This gives you a +5 to all crafting at all times whenever this spoon is in your inventory. It's also a dagger, so you can use it as a dagger. It's a pretty good dagger too. So go ahead and grab that. Now, you have a hole in the floor here that is kind of annoying. So just push any of the 3 buttons, and it closes back up. You can take this spoon once you have the proper items over to the replica workbench and make a replica of it to put on display. But you need malachite and a sapphire. So I don't have that right now. Okay, he's almost done, but every time you come back, take a look in this chest. There's going to be items in here, and sometimes they're for the museum. So go ahead and grab those also. And then always take a look on his desk. You might find extra books. This one is to find the Samachus dagger. Is it a dagger? Yeah, dagger of Samachus. And so this gives you another quest to find a relic. Lots of ways to find relics in this.
Everything you have gets properly displayed if it has an appropriate place.
All right, he's just about done.
I'm likely to have a variety of tasks for you, but in between, I'm sure you could help me find a random relic or two I've been researching. Feel free to look around and come find me if you have any questions. I'm very excited about the prospects of where we are headed.
Okay.
Almost forgot.
Oh yeah,
There's
safe
a
house.
Safe house upstairs with all the amenities you could ever want. I don't utilize it much, so you can feel free to. And lastly, I have a few leads for you to get started. First is an artifact I heard is for sale by a general merchant in Helgen named Borgoth. He said he would hold the item for me for a while. So it may be best to retrieve it first. The others, well, the notes will tell you all you need to know about them.
Okay.
My friend.
You have to do this part if you did the Guildmaster start. You have to ask him about the Akaviri relic in order to continue the progression and finish that quest off. So we're going to do that. I want to take 1 second here. I want to make sure I point this out. If you see the pinned comment, I started my own Discord channel just a couple days ago. There's not anybody in it yet. There's like 4 total people in there. But I'm hoping it will eventually become a place where we can hang out and talk about the games we love and things like that. So I've linked it in the pinned comment, and I think I've even put it in the description. If not, I will later. I'll put it in the description later. For those who may not have access to the comments later on. Anyway, I hope to see some of you there. That would be cool. And it's a place where we can talk about this series and put maybe even other conversations about other games. This isn't the only game I love. I love other games too. And I'm sure you guys all do as well. Anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and continue on now. I just wanted to plug that for 1 second. I started it just a couple days ago. I'm hoping that it does turn out well. All right, what can you tell me about this Akaviri relic that I found?
Oh, that is quite a lovely piece, isn't it? I believe it's called Drakensang. Legend tells that the weapon was forged from a talon of the tiger dragon of Karpo Toon, the leader of the cat folk of Arkavir, Toshraka, who allegedly metamorphosized himself into a dragon. Not entirely sure if there is any truth to it, or if it's just mythology, but the weapon is a beautiful piece nonetheless. You could display it on the dagger racks in the main hall if you'd like, and here's a finder's fee to help you fund your next expedition.
All right. Let me just double check. I don't Oh, yeah. Let's ask him what's next, because that'll give us another quest.
Very simple. You keep
Oh, wait,
doing
wrong
what
one.
you're doing and stop in here from time to time if you find anything interesting. Have a look around and find the spot to display it. In addition to displaying the spoils of your adventures, I will commission and build exhibits based on those exploits. Anything of relevant consequence can be inspiring to the people.
So where do I put things up at then?
Well, here in the Hall of Heroes is where you should place any artifact of magical or historical nature. The Daedric Gallery, of course, is where anything related to the Daedra should go. And the Hall of Lost Empires is where you should display any and all items of Dwemer or Falmer nature. The armories you can display as you see fit. Lastly, the Gallery of Natural Science. If you bring some samples of flora and fauna, you can build fauna displays and plant the flora.
Okay. The one I meant to actually click here was anything new for me. I think that's the one that gives us an extra relic quest.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, here it is.
I have, in fact, been researching the location of an artifact of interest. If you have the time, you could investigate it. I'll mark the location on your map. Let me know if you uncover anything. Very well, then.
Artifact known as painting, huh? Okay. So I think that's a Radiant quest, and I don't know how many there are or if it's infinite. But you turn this one in, you come back, he'll give you another one. Now the dagger. In order to finish off the dagger quest, oh, he's already coming to do a tour, huh? Hello, Latoria. Ah, the guild members are going to get their first tour.
This grand central
Interesting.
atrium I have deemed the Hall of Heroes.
I didn't realize
as
that
it
the
houses
guild hall
most
members were the
historically
first ones to get a tour.
significant from various
I love
key
it.
figures.
All right.
In addition to a
King
wide array of
Drakensang. Now I've got this King Orgnum's coffer. It's still in the chat, and it's in my head now that I want to go get it. I'm not getting it today. Drakensang, you put it here, and that should complete the quest. There we go. So Interesting Prospect is done, and you have just finished the extra mod for becoming the Guildmaster. All right. Let's put away our first batch of stuff. Make sure that we don't have any books that are sitting unread. We've got Orion's initial notes. We'll read that real quick. And go ahead and do the relic transfer. There shouldn't be much, probably 15 items. 36 items. Okay, so that initial start gets you quite a jump there. 36 items. I'm going to cancel. If you come over to this chest, that's where they're sitting. So you can come in and look and make sure it didn't take anything you don't want it to take. Like maybe you want to keep the spoon on you for now, right? Ice Stahlroom Spoon of Assassination. If you wanted to keep that on you for now, you would just hold on to it, and you don't have to turn it in. If you want to make it so it doesn't pull, you could take it out of your inventory. Let's take it. You can mark it as a favorite. And now, if you go to... not yet. Now, if you go to put it away, it will ignore it. It should ignore it. What did it grab? Shouldn't have grabbed it. Well, it didn't grab it. I still have it. Yeah. So it will ignore anything that's in your inventory if you favored it. So a good way to make sure that something doesn't get put away for you. That's okay. That's okay. Just making sure nothing's missing. And I'm going to say yes. Go ahead and display those. And we've already checked that out.
Interesting.
Take a quick stop up top. Into the library. And then we'll run upstairs. Okay, I'll leave those there for now. We'll put them away later. All right, so now we're up to 38 displays, and we haven't even barely started.
Everyone seems to be...
Coming up here so I can click this door. Just so next time I talk to Auri, and he'll have that conversation about that door being locked. And now, oh, I forgot to grab the book. Let's grab that. Okay, so now we have the Curator's Guide, which you can use. Notice it says 0 on the count. It says that there are 0 displays. This book doesn't update until you open it, close it, and open it again. So if I were to now close it and open it again, it will refresh. And now it says I have 38. So a little trick for you if you're trying to figure out how many relics are in the museum. Open the book twice and it'll update. All right, into our first visit to the safe house. I don't have any on me right now because I didn't pick any up, but if you have any kinds of cups, brooms, plates, spoons, things that would go on display in the kitchen area, there's a quick key for that. Run upstairs. Open this door. This is your bedroom. The book on the desk has a store housewares. Click that and any housewares that are in your inventory will get put away. I turned the light off. It was very bright. There's a nice little button if you want to open up and get some roof light. Go ahead and there you go. In here, there's achievements, and as you get those achievements, you may earn money. That is in the Curator's Companion under Achievements. And I don't actually have this turned on right now. I kind of do want to turn it on. Reward perk points for achievements. I kind of want my perk points. It's supposed to be all powerful. Let's go health. And there we go. Turn those on too. All right. But either way, the achievements you get down there will give you money, and this is where you come grab the money. Later on, there'll be another bucket of money you can get that will be sitting right here, but we'll approach that when it happens. Okay. The next thing I like to do is disenchant anything that I'm not wearing. I wish it wouldn't show up, so be careful. I am currently wearing these novice robes, and if I disenchant them, because my enchanting isn't high enough right now, they will disappear. Later on, in the enchanting tree, you can get a perk that will make it so it doesn't do that. I forget which one it is. One of these makes it so that whatever you disenchant, I forget which one. It's up in here somewhere. Whatever you disenchant doesn't break. You just learn the enchantment without breaking it. But for now, it will. So don't disenchant something you're wearing. Okay. Putting stuff away. I pull this potions out of here. So what this grid here does, if the grid box is filled, then it will filter those items out of your inventory. So for example, ingredients, potions, liquor. If I said don't take those, then when I filter this by clicking store supplies, it will take all of these other items except the 3 that I said. So now it did not take my ingredients. But if we put that back in, and I'm going to leave potions empty and hit store, now it's going to also grab my ingredients, which for some reason it doesn't like crab meat. It doesn't know it, which is fine. We can put that away here in just a moment. I'm going to show you where they go. Potions. It's the one thing that even if you mark favorite, it puts them away regardless, and I hate that. So First of all, here's where your ingredients go, so we can throw that crab meat in there. Potions go up here. So if you want to manually put them away, you can. I'll put the stamina ones away, and poisons go here. If you have it sorted automatically, then that's where you're going to find them. All right. And as far as everything else, all your leathercraft stuff goes over in here. All of your building materials, ingots, gems, soul gems. I don't have any yet. Ingredients, potions, poisons. That's kind of where everything goes. Foods go in the kitchen. When those sort automatically, you get your uncooked food and your cooked food right here. And you do have two ways of cooking, the oven and the cooking pot, and they have different recipes. So use those up. All right, I think other than putting away a couple things, we can continue on this this whole series here. I'm going to put some of this away. Yep, okay. So sorting. There's a magical little sorting chest here. I'm going to leave the pickaxe. Actually, I'm going to favorite the pickaxe just so I don't forget that it's there, that I want to keep it. I don't really care about carrying those with me. And last, we've got, okay, Alvaro's tools and Schneider's sextant do not get put away automatically. I need to show you how paintings work. Okay, a couple extra things here that we need to look at. So we've got those two to look at still, and I think that's it. All right. So paintings go back downstairs where we kind of were a minute ago. Before we go to that, let's go into the guild hall. I'll show you where the place to put your guild perk points in, your archaeology perk points is. We'll get a ring from Latoria, very good ring. You're going to want this.
Oh, Guildmaster, Latoria has a gift for you. Latoria is so happy hearing stories from the other explorers of the places they have been, and the places we may go, that Latoria wished to give you something special. So Latoria crafts for you an official Explorers Society ring. Jewelry crafting is something other that Latoria is also good at. She has made the ring for all the members, but this one, she makes special for you. It is magic. If you would like one of the others at any time, you just tell Latoria and she will give you one.
Okay, Wanderlust is the ring she gives you. I would suggest you quickly just say, I would like another one, so you can put the extra one on display in the museum.
Of course, Guildmaster. Latoria always has a few extra on hand in case of a new member. Here you are.
Okay, this one has a different name called Explorer's Guild Ring. It's not as good, but it goes on display. So it doesn't have the enchant. It has the same look. So you can see the look is the same, but the enchant is missing. The enchant is decent. Movement speed, stamina, and armor rating. So not great for a mage, but for a lot of classes, it's a pretty good ring. I'm going to put it on for now because it's the only ring I have that has anything worthwhile on it, but we'll eventually put something more mage-like on. Okay, so a couple things down here. One, these books are your perk trees. Okay, your archaeology perks come from here. We showed you the MCM a little bit ago. Here, you can display these and pick your perks right from this kind of illusion or whatever you'd call this on the table here. So the one we picked was this one, Pack It in rank 1. And when I'm ready, I can pick Pack It in rank 2 right from here. Okay. Your Alvaro's tools and your sextant go there. This already displayed automatically, the guild armor that we found. What else did we have? We have a painting and an Explorer's Guild ring, which both the Explorers Guild ring is new to us. There's a vendor in here.
What can I do?
All of these guys can go on jobs for you.
Sure. What can
I like to, at least early on, always have them go out and excavate.
Back in a few days.
Because then you get materials that you can use, fragments you can use. Madras, I want you to also go out and excavate, please.
Fantastic, then.
Okay. And then we've got Latoria, and she's still up here? Hello? Okay. Well, if I find her, I'll have her go excavate also. She might be downstairs. Oh, well, I didn't find her. That's okay. Just have them excavate if you find them. Gives you a little bit of extra materials. They're usually back in a few days. Later on, we'll use them for some actual excavation quest lines, but we're not there yet. All right, so we got the ring. I'm going to transfer that in and go ahead and display it. Paintings. Here's where you put if you come back with paintings, you click this and it will automatically display them. Now, you could find painting places on the walls. Let me show you where these would be. What they look like. So you'll see little wooden display hooks. You can pop your painting there. It's fine. Or you can click on this item here, and it will just assign it a place in the museum and put it up for you. All right, let's get moving on. The only other thing we need to do is actually use our... Oh, we got a journal here to read too that somehow found its way into our inventory. We need to use our... the word isn't coming to me. Compass. And set our first fast travel. So I'm going to set that here. I like to set it right at this door so I can quickly come and exit if I want to. And grab your compass and set a location. And I like my home to be location 1. So now Safe House is a fast travel location on our compass. How's the vibes? You good, man? If you got some followers, can you show how some new framework works? Yeah, well, we're good timing, because our next stop, and you can call them followers, but I'm going to call them thralls. Because I'm going to use them as fodder for the enemies to attack, keep me safe. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention there for a moment. All right. So now we need to go down. We're going to grab our first 2 followers. And the first 2 we're going to get happens to take us through Falkreath, where we're going to also grab our flight skill. So we've got 3 things to get done right now. We've got 2 followers, Lucien and Auri, and we'll grab more followers as we go, because we are definitely going to have a whole swath of them. But Lucien and Auri are going to be the ones we grab right away. And then we're going to find Flying Fred, who just so happens to have a little bit of a mishap. And we're going to benefit from that. But yes, followers are definitely a thing we're going to look at, and the new framework. I have to remember the button. Was it the apostrophe? I don't remember. We'll figure it out when we get there. So yeah, there is a new follower framework, but there's also a group command ability that you can use too.
Need a ride?
Yes.
Where do you want to go?
Falkreath, please.
climbing back and we'll be off.
Okay, thank you.
See ya.
Until next time.
Hope you're not getting too wet back here.
Little rainy out. There is a third follower in Falkreath. She tends to walk around, and I don't think this is from the collection. I think it's the mod. I had her for a little bit, and she does that whole arm spread out, kind of floating around T-framing thing, and it's annoying. I don't like it. She kind of glitches a lot, so I'm not going to bother with her.
You're the one cast those illusions. Impressive.
I know. They're already starting to fear me. So inside of the dead man's drink, there are these two followers. I'm only going to grab one of them.
One of those wizards.
I am.
This is a local favorite.
One of the first songs I ever learned. Ragnar the Red.
So Lucien is the first one we're going to grab. I'm looking to see.
Hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to
Was it Tarwin?
And the braggart did swagger.
Oh, did you need something?
Yeah. So she seems fine right now, but when I tried her a few days ago to test it out, she kind of was T-framing and glitching and hovering, and I'm not going to bother with it right now.
Hey, you there. I need to talk to you.
Hey, Lucien.
Excuse me, madam. I don't normally do this, but have you got a moment to talk?
Why did you? What happened?
Excuse me, madam. I don't normally do this, but have you got a moment to talk?
Hey, my eyes are up here. Quit flirting.
Flirt? No, that wasn't my intention. Not at all. I just meant I have a proposition for you.
Proposition? You are flirting with me.
No, not that kind of proposition. I meant I'd like to do business with you. Not like that. Can we start again?
I think you'd better start again. What's your name?
Oh, thanks, Divines.
How much longer
Right, let's have another go. My name is Lucien Flavius. I'm a scientist, philosopher, amateur wizard, and something of a musician, though I suppose that's more of a hobby. I couldn't help noticing that you seem...
People are like cattle.
How can I put
All
this?
they do is work.
Well acquainted with the less savory side of Skyrim?
I am definitely in touch with the less savory side. You could say I am the less savory side. What do you need?
As a matter of fact, I do. I'm here in Skyrim on an expedition, academic mainly. I find the province simply fascinating. The flora, the fauna, the ruins, both Dwemer and Nordic, the architecture, the politics. Trouble is, I'm really not much of a fighter. I know a few spells and can just about swing a sword, but beyond that, I'm pretty useless in combat. Skyrim's no place for a milk drinker like me. Not on my own, anyway.
Just like
so, I'm looking for someone to travel with.
Well, I'm looking for someone who can take the hits from my enemies while I kill them. You don't have to be good at fighting. Can you take some hits?
I suppose what I'm asking is, would you awfully mind if I tag along? I will of course compensate you most handsomely for putting up with me.
So you're going to take the damage coming my way and you're going to pay me to do it. Yeah, let's do that.
Oh, shall we say 300 septims up front? After that, I'll top you up every time we come across something useful to my research.
Awesome. Follow me then.
Discretion, of course. No obligations. Save that you take me with you and assist in keeping me alive wherever possible.
All right, let's do this thing.
Oh, splendid. Here's your gold. This is going to be quite the adventure.
All right.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Lead on.
So, followers. Let's see. I think Yeah, so right now all I have is Lucien, but I can say from here, and what I clicked was the I don't know which one it was. What's up?
It's a
What are we boing? What happened?
This is a local favorite and one of the first songs I ever learned. Ragnar
The apostrophe key is what the one you can click here, and you say wait, and now he's waiting, right? And he'll wait here, and then you can say follow again. Stop waiting, and he'll follow.
did swagger and brandish his blade. Battles in gold he had
Ancient history. You know what I mean?
We're gonna have some fun. How's that?
The shield maiden Matilda who said,
his inventory. So you can just grab his inventory right from there. Quick key. Yes, they are unkillable now. They did fix that. So that wasn't the case in RC4 for some of them, but it is now. I got to get out of here. This.
Do you have a second? I need your help.
Can you?
Did you need some?
Can I make a request?
What can I do for you?
Can you shut up?
Sure. My voice could use a rest.
Okay.
Do you have a second? I need your help.
No.
Yes?
What was the fourth one in here? Teleport. So this will bring them back to you if you're not finding them. And I forget the name of the follower one. If somebody remembers it, let me know. We can look at it here if I can remember the name of it. Heavy armory. What was it? What was it called? Why can I not remember it? So the squad thing, that's the one for the squad using thing for what I just did. But I don't remember the name of it. Oh, Swiftly Order Squad. That's the one that had and there's the button you press. You can also set up hotkeys for quickly doing these things, right? So you can have wait just be a hotkey that you pick. You say number 1 is wait, and then everybody waits when you push 1. Or you can just have the menu like I did, where you bring it up and just quickly say wait. So lots of options. It doesn't have, so some of the follower mods have like an inventory, right? Like follower framework. It's quite a bit more in depth. This is a more simplistic one, which is great because it kind of lends to making the pack more stable. But it doesn't have a storage system that has like a box you can set everything in, but you don't need it because you already have stash supplies, right? So you can just open up your stash and access whatever storage button you want that's in your museum, in your safe house. So right here, I can just go to my miscellaneous box and all the stuff that's in my miscellaneous box is there, or I can put stuff in my miscellaneous box if I want. So no reason to, oops. Uh-oh, hopefully that doesn't kill somebody. Didn't mean to put that there. No, so he did not, that is me. I added, so earlier on we talked about this, but let's just talk about it one more time. I added the item or the mod called Spell Hotbar. It's the only item I added. And I did include all of the requirements for any of the mods that he has in his pack. So it's basically spell hotbars plus some additions. And what those do is it gives you all of... So why did this move? That should have been in 2. That should have been in 1. And I think we're good there for now. 3. What was in 3? I forget. I think I had nope. Oh, Soul Trap was in 3. And Lesser Ward's wrong. Lesser Ward needs to be Oak Flesh. So yeah, I added that because I wanted it. It's not in the collection. I did mention it in the Discord, but there's so many new things going on and being added that I'm sure it probably just got overlooked or nobody noticed it, which is fine. I can add it myself. I added this spell hotbar last season of my mage build and loved it. I don't have sparks on. Let's favorite that. And Auri should be getting close to Auri here. So this is going to be our second follower we're grabbing, and her name is Auri. But before we grab that, I'm going to get this extra skill point that's up here. We'll let Lucien kill him. Nice. So I used Frenzy there. It'll make somebody who's not aggro on you aggro to you. And then your followers will see that there's aggro and jump in.
You turn around and walk away.
Sorry, I'm leaving. All right, Auri's just over here. And she tends to have a lot of flowers by her house. So it's a good place if you're looking to pick a bunch of flowers, maybe get some. Sometimes there's a bunch of butterflies out here too. So then a lot of the butterflies and fireflies and stuff are museum pieces. So it's a good thing to grab. Grab all these flowers up and at least grab 1 or 2 of these torch bugs. Let's see, flowers, and let's go in and talk to her. All right, so once we have Auri, then we will be able to, we'll have the 2 people we want to kind of guard us as we get stronger. The skills that I'm going to use, so I've actually put together a whole guide for how I'm going to be running this. Maybe I'll put it on my Discord someday, a link to it if anybody wants it. But a whole guide as to the order I'm going to do things in. And anyway, so after Falkreath, Flying Fred, and then we need to do the Helgen thing this there was a glitch mentioned. Hello. Maybe not a glitch, maybe it's purposeful. Mentioned in this mod collection's Discord about if you don't do Helgen, or not Helgen, yes Helgen, but the intro quest to the game, if you don't do it by like level 19, if you wait till level 20 or later, it causes a problem with Helgen Reborn, a different mod also in the pack. So we're going to get that out of the way. It's the whole reason we're going this route, is because I want to get that done early. Hello, what's your name?
Yes, I suppose it's not something you see very often in Skyrim, is it?
Yeah, this is a weird building.
I come from, they're very common.
Where do you come from?
Valenwood, all the way to the south. What about you? Are you from here?
No. High Rock, originally.
Oh, interesting. Do you know Skyrim very well?
I've been here a while. I'm starting to get to know it pretty well, but I'm still exploring a bit.
I see. I don't suppose you're in need of a traveling companion, are you? I could use someone to show me around this cold, unfamiliar place. I'm a very good archer too, so I could watch your back in return. What do you say?
I would love to have another person taking hits. Yeah, let's do it.
Excellent. I'm looking forward to it. My name is Auri, by the way. It's nice to meet you.
All right, follow me. Now, her and Lucien will start talking, so that's kind of cool.
Let's go.
And while they talk a little bit, I will look around and make sure. There's like 5 books in here also that are museum items. Milk.
Hello there. I don't believe we've been properly introduced. My name is Lucien Flavius.
Auri, I suppose you and I will both be looking after our mutual friend from now on, huh?
Looking after. Yes, quite. That's what I do. I look after people. Definitely not the other way around.
Worry not, my dear new friend. I've got your back as well.
Okay. I'm going to grab these books up here. Grab as many books as you can because there is a skill tree called philosophy. And at the top of that skill tree, which I do need to start putting some points in at some point. I've got 2 of them to spread out here. But at the top of the philosophy skill tree, wherever that is, you get an additional perk point for every 20 books that you've read in the game. So once you get up to this, you will have by then that point read a ton of books. So definitely don't skip on reading the books. It is going to get you so many perk points later. Okay, now perk points. I forget, have I dropped any yet? I don't think so. So I definitely want destruction to start because I need that to be stronger. Conjuration is the one I'm worried about the least. A little bit of restoration is going to be nice. And we'll get all of these up as we keep progressing. I just need more skill points for it. All right, let's move on. The next portion of this is to find Flying Fred and utilize his mishaps for our benefit. So he's going to be just east of here a little ways. I'm actually going to just kind of give myself a little direction to go, kind of like there. And we can go through the graveyard. Pretty sure we'll end up going right through the graveyard to get there. Just watch out for this place. There might be some bad guys in here. There probably will be. Oh, no. What do we got happening here to us? Where's the thing that hit us? It's in there. Oh, it's a Spriggan. Let's go ahead and drop down. Where are you? I can't even find you. There you are. Where are you, my followers? You're supposed to be helping. All right. Go ahead and check this place out. Gold. Good. Anything else we want? Auri, you can't be bored already. We just took off. Looks like that's about it that's in here. I'm not seeing much else. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. Some mushrooms. Okay. We need to keep going east. I wasn't actually expecting to bump into that Spriggan, but that's okay because there is a place in the museum for Spriggan once you have enough parts to include it, which I'm not sure if we looted enough in that instance or not. Okay, we didn't go through the graveyard. Instead, we're going through the mill, it looks like. So just on the other side of the mill is the exit. And it's not far up the hill. And you will... This might be better to see during the daytime. Let's do this real quick. Just so people can see this. All right. So keep an eye in the sky as we walk up here. And that's Fred. Fred took a bit of a fall. He was trying to fly. He has this paraglider right here, and it broke. Fortunately for us, he has a spare paraglider that isn't broken up at his flight platform, which is up there, and we're gonna go get one for ourselves. Are you hearing the footsteps wrong? I hear them. Are they not coming through? I can turn them up if that might be the problem. Oh, yeah. I didn't want to carry extra weight, but I might have shoes. Let's see if the next pair of shoes. Let's see if he's got some shoes I can steal. He does. Let's see how that sounds. There you go.
Spinners, priests of Ifrei, are said to be able to change the past and predict the future. I wonder if my mother could do that.
All right, and I'm coming in here only to get this skill point for now. I'm not going to do any of this conversation yet, but we did get some Spriggan stuff here. I want this sky shard. That's...
When his ugly red head rolled around on the floor.
All right, Lucien. I appreciate it. By the time we get to Helgen... I'll talk about the Ice Claw here in a second. By the time we get to Helgen, we'll have already 6. Yeah, 6. So we'll have gotten 2 free skill points. So that's kind of cool. By the time you get to the start of the game, what would be the original start, you've already gotten 2 free skill points plus whatever levels you've gained. All right, Harvest Ice Claw. Ice Claw is going to give you, whenever you find these, you want to grab them because you eat them and they give you a permanent buff to carry weight. This is new in RC5 and the release candidate 5. This just got added. So I'm going to grab this and you're going to see a pop up. You found an Ice Claw. Ice Claws listed in your inventory under food permanently raise your carry weight when eaten. So then it's not much. It's like two carry weight. But if you find your Ice Claw here, yeah, that's an extra 2 carry weight. You find a bunch of those and you're going to have a ton of extra carry weight over time. So that's fantastic. I like it. I think that's a great addition to this pack. All right, we've got to get rid of these bandits up here. Luckily, I've got a couple of friends to help me out. Let's get them out of the way so we can get up to Flying Fred's area. This They've already noticed me, but that's okay. We'll let these guys go do their thing. Oh, she took a potion. Did you see that? And I died. I actually just died there. She took a potion. I wasn't expecting her to take a potion right there. I thought I had her down and I was going to turn around and leave, but she popped a potion and that was it. That's it. She was alive again. I don't know how far back we are. Probably back at Auri's house. Yeah, I think it's all the way back at Auri's house, which is fine. We can blast through this again. Do we even have Auri yet? Yes, we do. Okay. No, we're good. We're not that far off. Oh, it would have saved when we went to daylight because I actually I turned it to daytime so we can watch Fred fall, which I might as well watch him fall again because that's always fun. I love that. There was Morrowind. I don't know who remembers Morrowind. Morrowind was my first probably big RPG as an adult. And I know that dates me a little bit, but yeah, Morrowind, there was at the beginning of that game, there was a guy who had done some kind of spell. I don't remember the full story on it. He had done some kind of spell, or it was I forget. Anyway, he cast it and it threw him up in the air and he came flying down. And that was right at the beginning of Morrowind, or pretty close. And this flying Fred thing reminds me of that. What am I in? Am I in combat? Not in combat. Just felt like I was. I my button. I think I just I saw my health bar pop up. Made me think I was in combat. I don't know why.
Damn Thalmor will be here.
Out with him, fool.
All right. I'm not talking to the cat right now. Let's get back to where we were. Let's see if I can do this without dying this time.
You picked a bad time to be lost, friend.
I'm not lost. Guys, can you catch up? Help out? Where's Lucien? Come on, Lucien. Go get them. What are you doing, Lucien? They're not very good thralls. I'm gonna have to train them a little better. I don't know if I can make this. I think I can. Are they still aiming at me? Holy cow.
I love a challenge.
I'll eat your heart.
You've done well.
All right. We made it through that one actually unscathed completely. I do have a heal on my hotbar too. I just didn't even think about it. It's 5. Yeah, I do have one. Okay. I just have to remember that. So I mentioned it early on, but I'll show it again. So the spell bar I have down here, I currently have sparks, but all these spells that are sitting down here, I can use without switching over to them. I can just click the button for that spell, it'll cast it and put sparks back on. So I love that spell hotbar. I think it's great. All right, there should have been more of these guys, but that's okay. I'm going to keep moving. What you're looking for here is this pile of rocks. Where'd you go? I think he had to run to the bathroom or something. Can you stay with me now? Knucklehead. All right, this pile of rocks right here. So just past the bridge, up that way, there is a house that has a, I don't want to go too deep, but yeah, there, this house right here, I don't want to give too much of the story away yet. Pine Watch, there is a quest inside. We'll do that another time. But so right between Pine Watch and that bridge, you'll find this pile of rocks. That's the path you're looking for. Follow this path. There will be a bandit camp. They should all be dead. All the bandits in the camp should all be dead. And don't forget, there are fossils in this game. So regardless of if you're going to do any smithing, you still want to mine, because the fossils can be found inside of these mines. So I just found 4 fossil fragments, but sometimes you'll find full-on fossils. All right, so here's this bandit camp, which we don't really need anything from the bandit camp here, but you might as well check these guys, see if they have anything worth grabbing. At least I don't think there's any museum pieces here. I don't remember seeing any.
Our hero claims a warrior's heart.
They did a pretty good job with Lucian's voice. That's not bad. Way better than I could do. Got a book. Okay. Don't forget to read all the books, guys. It's going to be very important later on. You're looking for some extra skill points at some point in the future. What was that? Iron War Axe. Okay. So we found a few pieces here. That's not bad. And I'm not going the correct way. I'm just making sure I found everything out here. Bandit Leader's Helm. That's a good piece to sell. It looks, yeah, I mean, it's 63 value to weight. I'm gonna take that, even though, just so I can sell it. Steel Warhammer of Sparks. Steel Greatsword. I'm gonna be out of weight here soon. This is a good stop. We got lucky on this. Yeah, I think we got a good little loot here. I didn't need to go this way. Kind of got sidetracked a little bit, and sometimes that pays off. All of those pelts, you can turn them to leather. So I could come in here right now and I could make leather out of them. This fox pelt turned to leather. Elk pelt turned to I'm not going to do that. In the museum, there is the Natural Science Gallery, I think it's called. Am I stealth or something? Why am I... Weird. I would say don't start turning things to leather until after you've filled out all the animals in there, because you need their pelts in order to make some of those. All right, follow this. You don't need to go that way. Just follow this path kind of up here. And I think I've kind of fallen off the path. Here it is. I found it. Let him kind of start attacking. There we go.
Violence solves everything.
That's fun. Yes, violence solves everything. I agree. I like doing that to the rabbits and foxes and make them aggressive so that my thralls will attack them, my followers. I forgot what I was saying now. Oh, I never do this. I should be doing this. At least, even just to level. Have out another follower, if you will, just for the purpose of leveling that up. Okay. If you are after the relics of Hyrule, which I will be, I'm not yet. This cave right here has the Master Sword in it. So it's a good stop if that's what you're after. I'm not going in there right now. It's not... I am going to get it at some point, but not today. I'm not going to be fighting with swords anyway. So it would only be for display, and I'm not ready for Relics of Hyrule displays. So there's no point in spending any time in there until I'm higher up and I can get more benefits from it. Okay, this will be our 5th Sky Shard, but before we grab that, I'm going to click on this mine here. Give me something good. Fossilized bone fragment. Okay. All right, I'm excited that this pack is at the point it is, because now I have a feeling there'll be no more losing my save when it updates. And I think at this point, if it does update to a non-save safe, we'll have to see what the reason is, but I'm going to continue on this character regardless. I mean, unless something gets added that I absolutely, it's a must-have, which I can't think of what that would be. The only other thing that would get added is this spell bar. That would be important to me. Important enough, but I've already added it for myself, so I can't think of any other reason, anything else that they would add to this that would make me go, yeah, I want to start a new save. So that means to me that this one's going to continue on. I was a little frustrated with the last one, not at the mod pack, but there was a couple of things that happened that the Companions Guild was glitching. I couldn't quite get that to work right. And then when they pushed through the follower framework change that caused the changes to not be able to be save safe anymore, I was like, you know what? It's worth it. It's worth it to start over because of the Companions thing. So there was just like 2 or 3 things that were hitting at the same time that made me go, yeah, I think I want to go ahead and start from scratch. Okay. I've had this happen here to me before where I come up here to this gazebo and things fly off. Okay. I don't know what it is. So I would suggest hit a quick save right here before you walk up to this gazebo, because sometimes you will lose out on some of the stuff. It goes flying off and you'll never find it again. The important thing is obviously the paraglider, which is on the other side. I've had that fly off, land somewhere, and never found it, and I'd had to reload. So just give yourself a little bit of leeway and create a save. What? Why is the note? You see what I mean? Like, something is off with this gazebo. To read the note, I got to look at the floor, even though the note's up here. Okay. Headed out to Falkreath to get some supplies. Be back soon, Fred. So we met Fred. He was heading out to Falkreath, and he didn't quite make it. Looks like we're going to be okay this time. Things aren't going to go flying on us. That's the piece we need, is the paraglider. Whoops, I didn't mean to grab that. Okay, there's a few books here. The one that's very important is this one on the table. So, Tarheel's Gale, when you're on the paraglider, it gives you a boost. It lets you stay up in the air. This book you want, for sure. Now, the other books you also want because you want to level up your skills, right? But Tarheel's Gale you need for the spell. There we go. Philosophy's already to 28. Love that. Yeah, I think you're right about the changes. I don't think there's any more coming that are going to cause issues. I think this pack today, even though technically is in a release candidate, I think, and you, I mean, don't quote me on this, but I think you're safe to start it. Any future updates, I think will still be save safe. All right, real quick. I'm going to grab all of these items that I haven't read yet. Make sure they're read. And I'm going to put Tarheel's Gale on 12 equals. On my mouse, it's listed as G20, but you know, whatever. So now that one is quickly available. Here's the thing. You don't have to equip the paraglider, right? It works, but it will not work in first person. You have to be in third person. And then your paraglider will work. Okay? Tarheel's Gale, you can click that on and then use it, and now you've got a gust of wind behind your back. And that will take you for a long distance. And you can just use it again. While you're flying, you can use it again. I'm not going to right now because I don't want to be that much higher in the sky. But you certainly can. All right, that blue light off in the distance, that's what I'm aiming for. Just to the right of the tip of the paraglider. That blue light is what I'm heading for. That is the east end of Helgen. That's the east gate of Helgen. And that will be our 6th sky shard. That will give us another skill point. And then we'll be able to do the beginning of the game. Once we get that portion done, the beginning of the game, get that done before level 19, and then you should be set. There shouldn't be anything more that I'm aware of today that could cause you a glitch. There might be something else that we haven't found yet, but these are the ones I'm trying to make sure we get all the ones out of the way that are kind of known or have been mentioned. And I don't think it's a glitch so much. What I think is happening, because I looked in the MCM under Helgen, And the Helgen Reborn thing starts at 20. And I think that's why the don't go past level 19 thing came up. I think it's because Helgen Reborn at 20 kind of triggers, and if you haven't done the start or the beginning portion of this, I think that's what's happening. Now, how to fix it, I don't know. The way I fix it is I just do this early. Okay, we just need to get to the inn. I'm gonna grab all this wheat, because wheat can be kind of a pain to find sometimes, and wheat is useful in making health potions. So I grab all the wheat right there when I come by. You're not going to be able to grab it later. Helgen is about to burn down, and then that wheat's not going to be available. But if you have wheat and Blue Mountain flour, you have a health potion. And those are actually a really good health potion to level up on, because you can sell them and make decent money also. So it's kind of worth it. All right. If you're like me and you don't have your lock picking because you're a mage, then a good way to get this chest back here, because otherwise you have to go through a bunch of doors. If you can just get up this hillside and jump off the back, you're going to find the messenger, the starting guy. There's a chest here. You would still have to unlock this chest, but at least you don't have to unlock like the 2 or 3 doors that get you here by going through the inside. So you can jump into the backyard. You still have to pick the lock on the chest, though. You want to get what's in it. Right there, I felt it. I felt it. Oh, so close. My lock picking is awful. But I'm a mage, you would expect that to be the case. Okay. Was it worth it? Maybe. I don't know. It's up to you. Now, getting out of here, you can go through the basement, or because you have Tar Heel's Gale, and just jump over, right? It's up to you. Hello, Vilad. We're going to meet here in just a minute. There's going to be, in just a second, you're going to see a character pop up right here. He's going to be a future follower, so kind of pay attention, because his bits actually come into play later on, his conversation pieces. So I'm just mentioning it right now so that you guys know about it, but his name is Lucifer. He will eventually become a follower of ours. Yes. Okay, you can loot this whole place up. The only thing that you really should make sure you grab that I'm aware of in here, and I think you can buy it from her too. Let's see.
Take a look.
Maybe not. No, you can't buy it. You have to steal it from them.
Good afternoon.
Okay. So it looks like you might have to steal it.
Need something?
So go upstairs. Oh, is that what you were telling me was the drink? So right here, this mead with juniper berries. This is a museum item. So is this the piece you're talking about when you say don't forget the drink in the tavern? Yep. Okay. So mead with juniper berries. When you come through after the initial opening sequence, your hands are tied and you can't loot. And so grab this now before that happens, so you can get it on display in the museum. The other thing that's in this pack, if you steal and nobody catches you, then it becomes unstolen. So right now, this mead with juniper berries, I'm stealing it. But in my inventory, it does not get marked as stolen because I didn't get caught stealing it. I love that they added that to this. That is fantastic in my mind. If you get caught stealing it, it's in your inventory stolen. If not, you don't. Oh, there's a Namira book right here. This is fantastic. I didn't know this was here, guys. I was thinking I was going to have to go do the whole Namira quest. Namira is going to be my deity for this playthrough. It fits so well. Not the eating corpses portion, but just like the thought of Namira fits with my character well. So I'm going to accept that. And so now okay. That's the tenants. Eat the corpses of the dead with my ring. I don't have her ring yet. Here we go. Reduces poison resistance of all of my followers within 40 feet by 6%. And it gets better the more I pray to Namira, the more I become favored by her, right? So this is just the initial perk. It's going to grow. And then, so pray, I don't have pray on anything yet. So let's add that. Let's add that here. And then where did is it because I'm crouched? Is that why that was happening? Oh, there we go. Okay. So now I can pray and gain favor with Namira. And now that's up to 20% favor. And if I look, that should have, hopefully, didn't change it this time. Or maybe I have to finish praying first. I don't know. But as you progress, these things, these follower things will get better. So keep praying. Do I care about? Oh yeah, I want those. Anything else? The book. I want the book. And the rest of this isn't that important to me. I'm not going to mess with it. I'm just making sure there's no museum pieces I'm missing. Oh, what's that book? I missed the book. I'm going to run up there. I need to know. No, watch out, Lucien. I don't want to miss a museum item because I can't get it on the way through. It's not, but that's okay. I'll still take it because philosophy. All right, when you're ready to start the actual game, now that I don't even know, we are 2 hours into the game. Now we're going to start the game. So talk to Metlara and say, don't say I'd like to rent a room. Say, give me your best room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
And she's going to lead you over here. And once she leaves, you go ahead, you sleep for 1 hour. That's all you need to do, just 1 hour. And after that, the game will officially go through the opening sequence.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Thank you, Metlara. All right, just sleep for 1 hour. This is completely up to you. I'm going to say no, but you guys do what you want to do. You awaken from your slumber dazed. As you glance around, you find your water skin lying beside you. You begin to notice the chill in the air and the grumble of your belly. You understand now that if you take a sip, things will be different from here on out. You want to continue down this path. I'm going to say no. I don't want a survival experience where I have to drink water, I have to eat food, or I get sick or die, or I don't want to play Skyrim that way. But I understand that some people do, and that's great that it's in here. It's just not for me.
Hey, Pa.
Yes? What is it?
Something's happening. Have you seen it? There's a thief or something. He's riding in a wagon with some Imperial guards. Can we just, you know, look at the soldiers, please?
Really? Sure. All right then, let's go. But don't get too far ahead.
Of course. Hurry!
What do you make of it?
I don't know. Let's go.
All right. So the boy comes in and says, hey, there's something going on outside. There's prisoners and guards. And Dad says, okay, let's go take a look. So we go outside. Yeah. I wish I was I don't know. The survival stuff, there are games that I like the survival stuff in, but that's survival games. That's Ark. That's No Man's Sky. That's you know, games like that. I don't know. RPGs feel a little different to me, and it's personal preference. Okay, so watch Lucifer here. I'm going to let this sequence run out or play out. Let me just show you what's happening. Here's the carts coming through. You would be, if you started the normal game of Skyrim, you'd be on the back of one of those carts. The second one, I'm pretty sure. I'm going to let this play out. I'm going to go refill my coffee, use the restroom, and watch Lucifer.
Where are they going?
Listen to him, and because he will come up again later.
To go inside, little cub.
Why? I want to watch the soldiers.
Inside the house. Now.
Whoa.
Yes, Papa.
Oh
Get these
boy.
prisoners out of
Some
the carts.
stone-cloaked prisoners making their way into Helgen for
Why are we
execution.
Why
Shame
do
I
you
can't
think?
stick around for too
End
long.
of the line. Let's go. Shouldn't keep the gods waiting for us.
No, wait! We're not rebels!
Face your death with some courage, thief.
You've got to tell them! We worked with you! This is a mistake!
Step towards the block when we call your name. One at a time.
Empire loves their damn lists.
Ulfric Stormcloak, Jarl of Windhelm.
It has been an honor, Jarl Ulfric.
Ralof of Riverwood. Lokir of Rorikstead.
No! I'm not a rebel! You can't do this!
I wouldn't
not
do
gonna
that.
kill me!
I won't hesitate to help them.
Anyone
What an
else
idiot.
feel like running?
Wait. You there. Step forward. You with one of the trade caravans, Khajiit? Your kind always seems to find trouble. Captain, what should we do? He's not on the list.
Forget the list. He goes to the block.
By your orders, Captain. I'm sorry. We'll make sure your remains are returned to elsewhere. Follow
Really?
the captain, prisoner.
Does she look like a Stormcloak? Well, looks like I gotta go. Such a shame I couldn't stay around to watch Ulfric get executed.
Ulfric Stormcloak. Some here in Helgen call you a hero, but a hero doesn't use a power like the voice to murder his king and
Your
usurp his
nose
throne.
hairs have frozen.
You started this war, plunged Skyrim into chaos, and now the Empire is going to put you down and restore the peace.
What was that?
It's nothing. Carry on.
Yes, General Tullius. Give them their last rites.
As we commend your souls to Aetherius, blessings of the 8 divines upon you.
For the love of
For
Talos,
you are
shut
the
up
salt
and let's get
earth
this
of
over with.
Nirn.
As you wish.
Come on! I haven't got all morning. My ancestors are smiling at me, Imperials. Can you say the same?
You Imperial bastards!
Justice!
Death to the Stormcloaks!
As fearless in death as he was in life.
Next, the cat!
Here it is again. Did you hear that?
I said, next prisoner!
To the block, prisoner. Nice and easy.
What in oblivion is that? Don't just...
All right. Welcome to Skyrim. This flashy intro glitchy thing, I don't know why it happens. It only happens for this very few seconds, this 20 seconds during the intro, and then it stops. Well, that's not true, because that same brightness thing does happen at the load screens. I wonder if they're related.
You won't die, it just keeps coming.
Whenever you change zones, the load screens also get extra bright.
Come on, gods won't give us another chance. This way!
Jarl Ulfric, what is that thing? Could the legends be true?
Legends don't burn down villages.
We need to move now!
Up through the tower. Let's go! Let's go!
Quickly!
My friend.
Vault, well, so you were playing Nolvis, and there was an alternate perspective of this original Helgen scene where you were an observer. A different one than the one we just did?
Let's go!
So the one we just did, I observed. It's different. They have a different one in Nolvis.
Last mistake. Don't look up. Focus on me. You can do it. Run for it.
Hemming, you need to get over here now. That boy, you're doing great.
I didn't know there was a second version of that mod, so that's interesting if that's the case. It's the same one we just did. Okay. Ah, got it. Okay. Yeah. So we just did it as though we were an observer, which I think is really cool. So I don't know that I know that Nolvis has that start too. That's great. That's cool. I think a lot of packs are starting to use something along those lines. But I love it. I love being able to sit back and watch that alternate perspective of the intro scene. Okay. Now, this character, I think she would be above this whole war thing that's going on. I don't know that it really matters who I would side. It's irrelevant. We're just going to pick something. I don't think in her mind this whole war thing is beneath her anyway, so siding with someone, yeah, she wouldn't care.
We'll meet again in Sovngarde, brother.
All right, we should have our hands back here in just a moment.
That thing was a dragon, no doubt. Just like the children's stories and the legends. The harbingers of the end times. We better get moving. Keep an eye out for trouble. Come on.
All right, we've got our hands back. Let's just make sure. Okay, we'll take that.
Done your skier. He won't be needing it anymore.
And I think we're good, so let's go ahead and put a shield on us. We're gonna get a buff for these guys here in just a few minutes once we get to Windhelm. Sorry, Riverwood. Dang it, what happened there?
It's the Imperials.
Keep
Take cover.
It's the escaped prisoners.
Trying to get a thing down here. Oh well. I'm going to take your souls. Oh yeah.
Maybe one of these Imperials had the key.
I don't think that I can steal their souls because I don't think I have any soul gems, but I'm just trying to get in the practice of doing it because I always forget otherwise. All right, I don't need this armor. I do want books. 32 already on that philosophy. I'm excited to get that philosophy up. That's a lot of skill points. And then this sword, this cutlass right here, although it doesn't have any kind of special abilities, it actually does a whole lot of damage for a starter sword at the starter area. Soul Cloak plus Okado's Recital for the win. Yeah. Okado's Recital is the one that you can put multiple spells in your main hand, right? That click on when it goes into combat. I think that's the one that one is. I'm pretty sure. That's going to be good. And I think you can put, with Okado's Recital, can't you put 3 spells into your main hand or into your offhand? Yeah, 3 spells. Yep. Okay. You probably said it, but there's a slight delay between what you type probably and what I see. All right, open the door.
That's it.
We had all this time. Come on now.
Out of here before the dragon brings the whole tower down on our heads.
Hold on, I want some cabbage. Let's go. Can't loot that wheat.
Shoot him, Auri.
All right.
Storeroom. See if you can find any.
Veil of Nature. What do you got there? Surrounds the caster with natural energy that affects nearby enemies, decreasing their poison resistance. Oh, that one's not bad. And a perk and alteration that auto uses your best flesh spell, saving you from having that as one of the 3 spells. Oh, okay. I'll have to check that. I didn't know about that one, I don't think. So right now, Oak Flesh is my best one. And I have that sitting as number 4 on my bar. So when I get caught in combat, I can pop that on. So what you're saying is there is something in the alteration tree. Let's do... No. Yeah, we better get some health here first. Okay. So there's something in one of these alterations, which I want to level up anyway. I have to find it. There's so much here. I can't read through all of these right now. I'll find it. I'll look through them. But, oh, it's probably here. Okado's, when entering combat, automatically activates the most effective magic armor spell you know. Yep. Yep. So it's part of Okado's thing. That's nice. And it's not actually that far, is it? it's well, let's see. I have to go Initiate's Charm, and then you have to go down from there to Mage Armor and then up to it. So I need 1, 2, 3 points plus another 20 levels. So it's not that far. Yeah. Well, that'd definitely be a good one to get. We'll read those books in a bit. And I think that's everything except for the potions in the barrel here that we need. Yeah, I think we got everything from this room that we kind of need. Oh, wait a minute. There's some stuff in this basket that we can steal. Those rock warbler eggs. I tend to pass those all the time. I forget about them. Right.
Troll's blood.
Yeah, I've done a few mage playthroughs. Why is my I need to get my magicka up.
No, I haven't seen him since the dragon
It's
show.
I go to cast spell and nothing happens because I'm out of magicka and I don't realize it. I've done a few mage playthroughs, so on my
See if you can get it open
on my channel there's a couple of seasons of mage playthroughs, but
grab anything useful and let's go.
Going at it from the perspective of drain, going at it from the perspective of draining your enemies and having thralls, I haven't played that way before, so that could be fun. Okay. I was hoping to ask a quick question. I tuned in because Lost Legacy 2 is supposedly one of the best mod lists for new content. Could you confirm that is accurate, or are there others? So it depends on what you're asking for with content, right? For me, it's oh, cool. Thanks. Yeah, the mage playthroughs have been my favorites. As far as content in this pack, the Relics of Hyrule plus the Legacy of the Dragonborn together gives you so much in terms of having things to collect. So if that's the content you want, collectibles, this one's up there with the best of them, if not the best, right? If what you're looking for is amount of stuff to do. If what you're looking for is the most beautiful, has the most trees, the grass is the flowiest, this isn't that. This is way more stable than any of those packs and has a lot more content. For me, it's better, right? Because it has the things that matter to me. More collectibles, more content, more things to do. But there are some people who want the beauty. They want to test their graphics card. They want to see their 4K resolution be, and that's great, but that's not what this pack is designed around. This pack is, that would be like a Nolvis, right? There's another one out there that's like that too, but I can't think of the name of it right off the top of my head. But here's the thing. This is still beautiful. I think it looks great. All of this stuff looks great to me. It's not the top tier as far as visually, but I'm not looking for that. So if you're asking the question of Lost Legacy 2, one of the best mod lists for new content,
Better to stick together.
Depends on the content you're looking for. In my opinion, yes. Yeah, Lorim was the other one. Lorim was the other one that has that, the aesthetic is what matters. Which, that's great too. I've tried them both and they look fantastic. I like them. But now Novus actually does have a lot of Legacy of the Dragonborn. So I do actually love that too. It doesn't have Relics of Hyrule though. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
Let's go on ahead.
I gotta actually use my spells and not let them do everything because I need to be leveling them. I know that's that's not. I mean, the kind of the point is to let them do the work, but I've still got a level. So, Lucien, you're safe. Auri, come on, get through before it breaks. Oh, good job. All right, I'm gonna drop down here and grab this face, this burnt head in a jar, and then he should go ahead and keep going though, so it's fine. There he goes. We just got the spiders to deal with, and we're through the starter cave, guys. That's all we got left is spiders. And they were no problem. I feel kind of like Darth Vader walking in here. Ah. Maybe not. Maybe not Darth Vader. What's the guy's name? I'm not a big Star Wars person. What's the guy's name that does the lightning? Darth something. NFF has a setting that lets you learn skills from followers in combat. If this mod list uses it, and that's something you're okay. Oh, Palpatine, yeah. And that's something you're okay with. You can tweak the weights gained. So, that is not the follower framework that's in this one. So, oh, you got first name, last name. That's way more than I would have ever come up with. Good job.
This way.
But that's kind of the vibe I'm going for, is that ultimately feared by everyone mage type.
There's a bear just ahead. See her? I'd rather not tangle with her right now. Let's try to sneak by. Nice and slow.
I don't
where you step.
I don't mind Star Wars.
Or if you're feeling lucky,
but
you can
like
take this bow. Might take her by surprise.
I guess I've just never taken the time beyond the first 3 when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I mean, I grew up when Star Wars was first coming out, the first ones, right? And so for me, those were big. And then when the newer ones started coming out, I just never really put as much thought into them or time. So I don't know much about them. Okay, we are through the opening.
That looks like the way out.
I like to stop right here and make myself a save. Just kind of, it's a good place to do a save. Do you see the screen go bright there? Right before the transition? I think that's the same issue that happens when when the Skyrim logo pops up at the beginning. Where it just goes bright during transitions like that.
Looks like he's gone for good this time. No way to know if anyone else made it out alive. But this place is going to be swarming with Imperials soon enough. We better clear out of here. My sister, Curator, runs the mill in Riverwood, just up the road. I'm sure she'd help you out. It's probably best that
So-
we split up.
So we kind of mentioned Relics of Hyrule. If you're coming through here and you want your first sword, that red light up there, that's the first sword you can grab. I will do Relics of Hyrule stuff later. Night Sky looks good. Yeah, I think so. I've seen some photos that people have taken from this collection on the Discord that just are surprisingly gorgeous. Hey, did he take off without me? Where am I going the wrong way now? What the heck is that? Let me. I need to be north. There we go. I kind of lost my guy. I kind of lost track of where I was. He might be way up ahead of me at this point, which means I skipped by the. No way he got this far already. Oh, here he comes. Okay. Because he's about to talk about the view from here. We want to catch that.
See that ruin up there? Bleak Falls Barrow. I never understood how my sister could stand living in the shadow of that place. I guess you get used to it.
Okay. Let's keep going. We'll grab the first bandits there later. I usually like to grab them on the way through, but I kind of lost myself there for a second. I'll just grab them later. The rings are missing here, or not the rings, the necklaces.
Generally, bandits actually taste quite nice. The meat can be a little.
I can't find them ever. There should be some like necklaces in here, a mage necklace, a warrior necklace, and a thief necklace. And I can't find them.
Go ahead. See for yourself.
But the mod that has them is in this collection, and for some reason I can't find them. So kind of weird, but
it's not for me to judge.
I don't know what to do about it though. Oops. Dang it. I didn't mean to do that. Hold on. No, I don't want to be thief. There we go.
Mage, warrior, or thief? Tough choice. Why can't be all three?
So they are museum pieces, those three necklaces, so it kind of stinks that I can't find them, and now I'm overweight. It kind of stinks that I can't find them because I need them for the museum. If anybody knows a way, normally they're in the hole. Yeah, I know, inside the hole of the stone, and they're just not there. So yeah, if anybody knows of a way to get those, because I'm gonna need them for the museum at some point. And I just don't know. I don't know how to get them. So I'm just going to put some stuff away real quick so I can move. I don't need any of this. Except I do want to keep a pickaxe. Oh, look at that. I didn't even know I had that magicka increase there. I guess let me just check real quick. Minor health, minor wielding. Don't care. All right. I think I've got... that's good enough for weight. I can worry about the rest later. All right, drop down here. Right here-ish. There's a chest. And those hook swords are museum items. So grab those. You can mess with the fishermen if you'd like. I'm not going to mess with them right now.
Bossmen who break the Green Pact are called apostates. In Valenwood, they're treated similarly to how the Thalmor treat Talos worshippers.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some research to see if there is a.
Oh, excuse me. I think.
Come on, Auri, that's gross.
Stormcloak territory. If we're ahead of the news from Helgen, we should be.
Are we gonna get attacked here? Yes, we are.
I'll have your head.
Radical skeptic. Have you considered not trying to murder me?
I didn't even loot that guy. It just all of a sudden looted him. I didn't even think I pushed the button. So you see the ferry here. There is stuff inside there for Relics of Hyrule. And I will eventually get in there too, but Staff of Hailstones. Nice. I forgot what I was saying though. We're talking about something down here. Oh, yeah, the necklaces. I'll have to look online and see if there is a... or figure out what the add item code is for those necklaces. I definitely need to have them. I think he ran ahead of us. Oh, there he is. Are the wolves out here? Is that what you're fighting? Is a couple wolves? What do you got going on? I don't know what he's fighting. He's fighting something across the way. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna grab this Nern root while he's fighting. And might as well catch yourself some fish. That brook bass is a museum item. There's some salmon up by that water up there too, but we'll mess with that later. Will you guys stop? What are you fighting? All right, let's help them out. Silver hand, silver sword. All right. Are you guys ready to keep moving on now? There we go. We're caught back up. There is another, you see the blue gem right there, sky shard? There's another sky shard there. We'll grab it in a bit.
Like nobody here knows what happened yet. Come on. Gerda's probably working in her lumber mill.
Oh, he's actually going this way. Sometimes he glitches and goes around that way. Is Faendal out here? It might be too late at night. What time is it? It's 5:41 in the morning. So he's probably not going to be out for another few hours.
Brother, Mara's mercy, it's good to see you. But is it safe for you to be here?
I forgot. The clock was added.
Gerda, I'm fine. At least now I am.
Are you hurt? What's happened?
The clock was added at the top above the
comrade, yes.
above the compass. I'm so used to hitting T to see what time it is.
Life, in fact. Is there somewhere we can talk? There's no telling when the news from Helgen will reach the Imperials.
Helgen? Has something happened? You're right. Follow me. Todd, come here a minute. I need your help with something.
What is it, woman? Sven drunk on the job again?
Todd, just come here.
Ralof, what are you doing here? I'll be right down.
So we are about to grab our third follower after this conversation. And it's pretty cool. If any of you know the Wheels of Time series.
Do you really know Ulfric Stormcloak?
Hush, Frodnar. This is no time for your games. Go and watch the South Road. Come find us if you see any Imperial soldiers coming.
Aw, Mama. I want to stay and talk with Uncle Ralof.
Look at you. Almost a grown man. Won't be long before you'll be joining the fight yourself.
That's right. Don't worry, Uncle Ralof. I won't let those soldiers sneak up on you.
Now, Ralof, what's going on? You two look pretty well done in. I can't remember when I last slept. Where to start? Well, the news you heard about Ulfric was true. The Imperials ambushed us outside Darkwater Crossing. Like they knew exactly where we'd be. That was 2 days ago now. We stopped in Helgen this morning, and I thought it was all over. Had us lined up to the headsman's block and ready to start chopping.
The cowards.
They wouldn't dare give Ulfric a fair trial. Treason for fighting for your own people. All of Skyrim would have seen the truth then. But then, out of nowhere, a dragon attacked.
You don't mean a real, live...
I can hardly believe it myself. And I was there. As strange as it sounds, we'd be dead if not for that dragon. In the confusion, we managed to slip away. Are we really the first to make it to Riverwood?
Nobody else has come up the South Road today, as far as I know.
Good. Maybe we can lay up for a while. I hate to put your family in danger, Gerda, but...
Nonsense. You and your friend are welcome to stay here as long as you need to. Let me worry about the Imperials. Any friend of Ralof's is a friend of mine. Here's the key to the house. Stay as long as you like. If there is anything else you need, just let me know.
Okay, I'm going to take all your stuff. Then I'm going to go in your house and take all your stuff.
There is something you could do for me. For all of us here.
Oh, so it's not free
needs to
stuff.
know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever troops he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
Okay.
I'm glad to help any way I can.
So, we're going to go take everything from their house. And while we're doing that, I'm going to do one more little cheap plug for myself. I just started my Discord server. So, it's brand new. There's not really very many people in there. It's hopefully will turn into a place where we all hang out outside of stream. You know, some place to just kind of be amongst people who enjoy the same types of things. So I created that just a couple days ago. The link is in the pinned comment, and I think I also put it in the comments. If not, I will add it. So I just wanted to mention that one more time while we take all of their foodstuffs. Be careful, for some reason, cast iron pots are always stealing. I don't know why.
Jarl will believe us about the dragon.
But the rest of this stuff, you can kind of just grab all of it. There is a potion back there that's also stealing. Gold, Scroll of Reynos Fins, Olaf and the Dragon. And that increased our horseman skill, which I don't know much about the horseman skill, and I don't really ever ride horses. Should I be riding horses? Like, I've never actually bothered with horses in Skyrim. And I guess, why would I if I have a paraglider? But, I mean, should I be riding horses? Are they great for something that I don't know about? I don't know.
Daismir, a thief!
Oh, I got caught stealing. Oh, well.
What do you think you're doing?
Move, Hod. Take that fluorite. All right, so no big deal. We got caught stealing a little bit. I knew about it, and I still accidentally did it. Oh, there's a painting in there. Nice. I almost walked right past that painting.
Yes?
Nothing.
On we go.
Okay. All right. We have one more follower to grab here for today's episode. That will round us out for 3 for today. And next episode, we'll get at least one more. And that should, here we go, trigger.
So much water.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Where? What is this place?
It's called Riverwood. How did you get here? Where did you come from?
Riverwood? The wise ones. The Aes Sedai. They were supposed to send me to... never mind.
So who are you?
My name is Avienda, of the Tardar Aiel. I am a maiden of the spear. Who are you?
A maiden of the spear, huh? I'm Millennia. You need help?
I do not know this land you call Riverwood. Would you allow me to accompany you?
Not only would I allow it, I would encourage it. Are you good at taking damage? I need people who can take damage for me.
I am from the Threefold Land. I think it is a long way from here.
Okay. I've never heard of that place. Or these wise ones. Or these Aes Sedai.
The wise ones are leaders among the Aiel. The Aes Sedai are women who wield the one power. They are very powerful, even though they are wetlanders.
Wetlanders. Okay.
Yes, like you.
Like me? Okay, let's move past that for now. Why did they send you here?
The Aiel prophecy tells of the coming of the Karakarn, a chief of chiefs. The wise ones say that the Karakarn is to be found here, beyond the Dragon Wall. I think they made a mistake.
Okay. Just follow me. Like, your story is whatever, but you work for me now. Follow me.
I am in your debt.
Yes, you are. Okay, I'm gonna grab a couple quick things here. This Sky Shard for one. And then a couple of rocks. You will need these to make replicas of your relics. So just grab about 20 of these stones. Just have to hit it for a minute. It does level you, and you can hit this infinitely. So I guess technically you could AFK level up your mining, or your that's not the right word. It's not coming to me, but you could AFK level up just sitting here.
This land really
It's slow. It's not quick by any means. You wouldn't want to really do it. And I don't know how many I've gotten yet. It's not showing me for some reason. What's it called? Quarried stone. So I grabbed 28 of them already. So that's plenty. We need some clay also. I don't know why it wasn't showing me the name of what I looted. Hey, who are you?
Agreeable enough, I suppose, for a Nord village.
You have a problem with Sven or something? What's going on there?
He's a bard, so he says. Occasionally, he finds time to do his job here at the mill. Thinks his ballads and sonnets are going to convince Camilla Valerius to marry him. As if she would say yes. An intelligent, beautiful woman like her wouldn't fall for that nonsense. I hope.
You hope. You don't sound like you're very confident.
I've been thinking. Maybe Camilla needs a little help seeing Sven for what he is. Could you give her this letter and say it's from Sven? I think I've matched that Nord's lack of cleverness perfectly.
Betray Sven and trick Camilla? This sounds fun. Let's do it.
Tell me as soon as you've given Camilla the letter.
Okay. I'm not actually going to grab Faendal as a follower for now. Well, I'm gonna grab the modded followers and not so much the vanillas for now. I may grab them to put them in the house later. But we do need to meet with Camilla. We don't really need to meet with Camilla so much as her brother, so we need to get that going here. Let's do that now.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that.
So, yeah, part of the plan here is me being the all-powerful mage, and these are my thralls, my minions, if you will. They take the damage, they do my dirty work. So yeah, that's kind of the gameplay style does require me to have a bunch of followers. So I am going to, the next one I'm going to get is Lucifer, and he'll show up when we get into Whiterun. He'll show up there. I'm going to grab as many of the modded ones as I can find, except there's a couple.
Did you know that the power of
like
arrows depends on which animal spells
Auri,
they were made
I'm
of.
talking.
Every boss mech chooses their own power animal.
There was one I skipped. I can't think of her name. There was one I skipped in the Dead Man's Drink inside of Falkreath, because in testing with her, she would do T-poses and kind of just hover around a lot, and I didn't want to deal with that, so...
Maybe you could talk some sense into my pig-headed brother.
Let me find out. Lucan.
The Riverwood Trader is everything you need in a general store.
Did I hear you guys fighting? What happened?
Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in, but we still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament, solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw.
Okay. For a price, I could get that claw back for you. I've got these guys over here who don't mind taking hits, and I'll just walk in and grab it.
You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. Now, if you're going to get those thieves, you should head to Bleak Falls Barrow, northwest of town.
So this is your plan, Lucan?
Yes. So now you don't have to go.
I suppose it's too much to ask that these bandits will just hand the golden claw over if we ask them nicely.
No, they won't, but you stand there and take the hits, and I'll go grab it. All right. So we've got everybody we need here. We'll get Camilla to do her little spiel at the top of the place.
We have to go through town and across the bridge to get to Bleak Falls Barrow.
I don't know.
You can see it from here, though. The mountain just over the buildings.
Thank you. I don't know if Lucifer will show up. If I go there before.
Traps, trolls, and who knows what else.
Something.
Oh. If I go up there before I get the claw, will Lucifer still show up? Can I recruit him before I go into Bleak Falls Barrow? Because it'd be nice to have him. I'm going to try it. I'm going to go to Whiterun before we go get the claw. I don't typically do that. I typically get the claw and then go to Whiterun. So this is a little bit of a change from my normal... Not a big deal, just a little bit.
This is the bridge out of town. The path up the mountain to the northwest leads to Bleak Falls Barrow. I guess I should get back to my brother. He'll throw a fit if I take too long. Such a child.
Such a child. So there's clay over here. It can be hard to kind of find. It's along this path somewhere. Here it is. So grab a little bit of this too. You'll want 20-ish just to have forever. And see, I just got smithing 16. So technically, since this is a never-ending pool of clay, or that stone over there the same, you could slowly let it just level. That would be so boring, but okay. So clay, I've got 20. That's good. That's all I want. The last time I came through here, there was a pygmy troll, and I had never seen a pygmy troll before. So I wonder if it's still out here. Hello, friend. Got it. Let's see if we can find if this pygmy troll is out here. That would be kind of cool to run into again. Oh, here's a white claw, ice claw. I didn't know this was here. Grab that ice claw. That's there's 348 of them. I didn't realize that. 304, and each of them does 2 weight. 796 extra carry weight. That's a lot. Nice. I didn't think that fall was that far, guys. That was just a little drop. Oh, that's such a stupid death. That's the worst. Oh, man. Okay. It happens.
We have to go through town and across the bridge.
We'll let her talk about that. We don't need it. We don't need to sit here and wait for her, but I do want these mushrooms. Fell off a tiny little cliff. Like, come on. Oh, that's too funny. I swear, though, that I did find a pygmy troll. I'll be interested to see if I can find him again. How are we doing on clay here? I want to get to 20. One more. Just give me one more. There we go. That should do. It was not that deer's day, elk. I do want to get back up there and grab that white claw, though, wherever it was. It was up here somewhere. They killed the skeever. Where was it? It was up here somewhere. This is where I died, so it was before this. Thought it was up higher. I don't know. I don't see it now. Maybe even after death it persisted? That possible? Because I ate them? I don't know. I honestly don't know if that's the case, but... yeah, I'm not seeing it, so maybe it does persist after death.
Is that it?
Okay, so this is where I... what was that? Pillar of Disarming. You don't have this shout fully unlocked. What is this? I'll have to check that out when I get shouts. This is where I ran into the pygmy thing last time, and I'm not seeing him. Might have been a fluke. One more sky shard and we'll have another skill point.
You have questions?
Okay, I was wondering if this assassin had any kind of note on her leading to the Dark Brotherhood. That's why I killed her. I was trying to see what she had. Did I get this unlocked? I must have. So we are almost to Whiterun, and I can't see a darn thing. I know there's a Nirn route right here somewhere. We might not even be able to hear it over this rain. Do definitely want to... Oh, there it is. No. You and Avienda both. Knock it off with that. Like, this is a family channel.
It must be one of those whistles from the college in Lichdom.
Yeah. It's
well,
it's very dark with the fog, right? I wasn't even close by, but I don't think you needed my help.
Certainly not. But a true warrior would have relished the opportunity to take on a giant. That's why I'm here with my shield brothers.
Well, shield brother? What's that?
An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough.
Well, I want coin. Can I join?
Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Kodlak Whitemane up in Jorvaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him, good luck.
All right, let's just check this giant real quick. Just arrows, don't care. And I'm wondering if Lucifer is available. That's kind of what I'm going for here. I don't know if he's available until after the claw, but I'm going to find out. And let's see if we can... Let's just go to tomorrow. See if we can get rid of this rain. Don't even need to go that far into tomorrow. We'll just go till like 9 a.m. Oh, there we go. Stop. How do I... It wouldn't stop. Okay, now it's a beautiful day. Oh, this is actually kind of really nice.
A man caught between his wife and a wise woman often wishes for a dozen old enemies to fight instead.
It went from an awfully rainy, nasty day into this is just a beautiful day. I wish I could just keep Skyrim looking like this all the time. I know there's got to be day-night cycles and rain but this is the look I enjoy.
Halt. City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
Okay. So he'll let you through, I think, with just this top one. But pick one of these anyway, because you get a skill, you get like a level, not really a full level, but like, I don't think the top one gives you any kind of leveling. So I just picked Persuade anyway. You like those modded rainstorms? Okay, I like them. I don't like them for content. Because you can't see, and anything you record on YouTube is already darker than you want it to be, so I've got to brighten everything more than I want to already. And that rain just, it's like, nobody's going to be able to see anything. All right. I have news from Helgen about the dragon attack.
Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
I didn't get any persuade skill there. You did. I did. I got a little bit in the background, but. Okay.
We'll pay
We'll listen to them for a second.
We must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak.
I work with
Besides,
my mother.
Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
It's fun most days.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
Greymane or Battleborn?
You look strong, like a spear sister.
I don't care about your.
I asked what side you're on. Greymane or Battleborn?
I don't care.
It is very
New in
good to
town,
meet you.
huh?
My
Whiterun's
name's
got
Undeath.
2 clans, both old and both respected. Difference is, the Greymanes turned their backs on the Empire, and we Battleborn stayed loyal. So I'll ask again, Greymane or Battleborn?
I'm not picking. I don't care.
Sooner or later, we all have to choose a side.
Okay.
Long live the
So the question is, can I ask you to press Alt-R to call Adrenaline Panel? What is Alt-R going to do? Let me just quick save. I don't know what Alt-R is going to do, so let's do a quick save.
Get to the Cloud District very often. Oh, what am I saying?
Nazim.
Of course you don't.
Get out of here.
There's some fruits that actually grow better in the cold weather.
Actually, no. I've not spent much time with your people. I suppose it's a new experience for me.
Oh, this is...
So, you admit you were staring
So,
at me then?
this is actually pulling up all of my info for my GPU. Color enhancement. Let's see here. So I'd be on display 2. Yeah, the display 2. And gaming, super resolution, anti-lag, sharpness, advanced.
I work with my mother. Sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun
Display
most
color
days.
enhancement. Vivid. Like that?
You'd be surprised how much work it is selling things at a stall. It's not all standing around and chatting.
Well, we'll do it. Yeah, I think it's fine. It's doing it to all 3, so we'll do that. Okay.
May you find shade this day.
So we'll have to see how it does at nighttime, but this isn't bad. This looks good, right?
It's hard to believe I'm actually in the city where Ragnar the Red met his end. Watch out for shield maidens.
Yeah. Nice colors.
I am happy to see you, Adrian.
Yeah, I think it looks good.
That's a work of art
Okay.
right there.
Adrian.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More
Yep.
inside.
So, do you work the forge all day? I think is the one that gets us her quest.
That I do. I've got to, if I hope to be as good as Yorland Greymane someday. In fact, I just finished my best piece of work. It's a sword. I made it for the Jarl, Balgruf the Greater. It's a surprise. I don't even know if he'll accept it, but... Listen, could you take the sword to my father,
Proventus Avenici? He's the Jarl's steward. He'll know the right time to present it to him.
So don't give him this sword yet. I'm going to do this. I'm going to get the sword, and then I'll show you why.
Thanks.
Okay. So this sword is a museum piece. Balgruuf's great sword. It's a museum piece. So before you turn in this quest, get back to the museum, make a replica, put the replica on display, and then turn in this sword. So don't turn in this quest yet.
You need anything?
Yeah, you know what? This does look really good. I don't know if it. I'm not sure
You get to the Cloud District
if I paid enough attention.
Of course you don't.
I'm not sure I'm noticing much of a difference here.
I like your robes. Are you a sorcerer from the college?
I mean, it looks good to me both ways. Display 1. Yeah, I'm on.
Do your good deed for the day.
I work with my mother. Sell fruits and vegetables.
It's on Vivid for both, so let's.
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here. We'll be ready.
It's not easy being a woman in
Okay,
Skyrim.
let's. I want to find before I have to take off. What time is it? I'm already a little past, but I want to see if Lucifer is up here. So let's start this conversation and see if Lucifer's here. I'd like to get him so I have all 4 before the end of the day, but I'm not sure if he's going to show up or if he waits until after you get it. After you get the claw.
Let's go chat to the man in the big fancy chair.
If the news from Helgen is true, what would you have me do then?
See if he's in here anywhere.
My lord, please. This is no time for rash action. I just think.
Oh, hold on. She wants to grab us.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgruuf is not receiving visitors.
I'm not a visitor. I'm coming with a warning about a dragon attack in Helgen.
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
I did. It destroyed all of Helgen. Last time I saw it, it was heading right towards the city here.
By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
The Jarl of Falkreath will view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem.
For some reason, the lootables aren't popping up on the right, and I don't know what's causing that.
Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come.
I'm sure it's a button I pushed.
Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
So I'm sure he gave me. Ooh, I want these black robes on. Yes. So the Novus robes are 50% faster. These black robes are 75% faster. I might as well pop that Zenithar amulet on. Nice. He probably gave me this fur armor. He's kind of a cheapskate. But I don't know why the lootables aren't popping up.
I really need to speak to Hogginar, but I don't think Morrowind is safe anymore.
Dude, move. Let's go.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill her in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
Okay, what do you need?
Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right?
I will smack you.
I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
All right, consider it done. I've got people with me that can help me do that. So, can I just say thank you? Nope, it's gonna make me ask. Okay, tell me more about this barrow.
An old tomb built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south.
Miserable little village.
I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there.
Okay, and how can you be sure that it's even in there? I'm not going to waste my time.
Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources.
All right, I'll go get it.
You know, you've got the aptitude now. You should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
I will.
Dragons. We need it quickly, before it's too late.
Of course, Jarl Balgroof. You seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure she will prove most useful.
Succeed at this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
All right, I'll be back soon.
One of the new servants?
I just want to see if Lucifer's in here somewhere. Sometimes he's sitting here. I don't think he's here. Okay, well, I was hopeful, but I'm not seeing him around. Let me just pop upstairs real quick, see if he's up here. Oh, there he is.
Hey, how did you manage to convince the Jarl about the dragon attack? He wouldn't listen to me. Wait a minute. You were there. You were about to be executed when the dragon attacked. How did you escape?
I've got my ways.
I don't care what crime you've committed to get executed, but if you want to keep it to yourself, that's fine with me. If it's okay with you, do you mind if I go with you on your adventures?
I would love it. Why don't you hang out?
Oh, thank you. Let me know when you're ready to go.
I'm ready now.
By the way, my name is Lucifer.
All right. Well, just
hello there.
Follow me.
Okay. Let's see how our first adventures go, and we can see how we get on.
Oh, you put your helmet on. Your hat.
We're off to collect a dragonstone from Bleak Falls Barrow? I hope it's not a crypt filled with walking corpses that hate the living.
It absolutely is that. Okay, so we've got our squad.
We were doing.
We've got our group of 4. Let's see if we can get them here. We've got Auri. Got Lucien. We've got Lucifer. And I can never remember her name. Avienda. From the Wheel of Time. So we've got 4 followers. And we're ready to go get the stone. After we get the stone, Bleak Falls Barrow, we get the dragon thing done. We're off to the college to become the most powerful mage. So tomorrow we will start the college. I will be here 5 a.m. Central Time, like always.
Father says I'm too young to train with the sword, so
Rothar,
I practice with my
I'm
fists.
talking. We'll be here at 5 a.m. tomorrow to do our Skyrim Sunday.
As steward.
I swear, people, quit walking by while I'm... I really hope to see all you guys here tomorrow. We're gonna have a ton of fun becoming the most powerful mage ever in Skyrim this series. And yeah, well, thanks for hanging out. Don't forget, click on my Discord. I hope to see you guys there. Give me your ideas. We can continue the chat off of the stream here. Yeah, we'll see you soon. Thank you. You have a fantastic day also.